Okay, so I'm back doing another review of the Fosi Audio K5 Pro Mini Stereo Gaming DAC. Like I said before, DAC is digital to analog converter. It basically it takes a digital signal and turns it into analog, so it gives it a lot more depth, a lot warmer feeling. I have already tested this out with my Mac playing World of Warcraft, my PC playing some Destiny 2, which I've got here on the Xbox. As I've said in the other videos, I'm not really a gamer. I do play occasionally. This is actually an Xbox I borrowed from a friend. Thank you, Scott. But I honestly don't even know what version of Xbox it is. So if you're a gamer, you're probably going to laugh at me quite a bit. But I'm really more of an audio guy. I'm a turntable, tube amp kind of guy. So converting this to analog is kind of right up my alley, whereas the gaming is not. But really impressed with it so far. Like I've said before, you can pick this up on Amazon. I think it's like $79.99 right now. It's got your headphone and microphone inputs here. You can adjust the bass, the treble. It's got a volume button or volume dial that's also a mode button. I'm not really set up to game here. This is my living room. Obviously, I've got kids, so I'm set up more to be a parent than I am to be a gamer. But for the sake of this, I did want to show it on a console so you kind of see the difference. I don't have headphones that can plug into the TV. I don't have the adapters for that. So I am just going to kind of play a little bit on the TV. Then I'm going to hook it up to the Xbox and kind of see how I feel there. I know it's not really a very scientific method kind of thing there. I would love to be able to hook up the headphones to the Xbox directly. But you can't plug them into that, at least not with some adapters that I just don't have. But I am interested to see how the depth is, how warm it is, how immersive that it is. It certainly didn't disappoint on the other systems, so I am just going to play for just a minute. I am a terrible gamer, but I do just kind of want to get a feel for the sound. I probably am going to die several times in here. Like I said before, I'm just not really much of a gamer, but so definitely very flat sound, even on a sound bar. Turn the volume up a little bit there, but so I can hear, echoing in the distance when I shoot. Let me run through some water here. Sounds pretty good. Not like I said, I'm not a huge gamer. I'm not the type person that's going to play all day. I play when the kids are asleep for a little bit, or on my day off maybe. I'm getting shot by somebody or hit by something, and I have no idea what. I could probably wander around this game for quite some time and not find anybody, but hopefully I will soon, so that we can get an idea of what's going to happen. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty good. It's certainly nothing to write home about, but yeah, doesn't sound bad. So I'm going to take a minute to hook up this thing, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So it does come with a USB-C cable with a USB-A adapter. In this case, in any case, you plug it in, of course, to the USB-C power thing. You can plug it directly into a computer. I did PC and Mac. You just plug it in and it works. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to adjust anything. You just plug it in and it works. That's the way anything should be, if you ask me. For power, though, I can't get the power from the Xbox. So I'm going to plug this into an Apple USB-C charger box, so I may burn the house down. I'm not sure if that's exactly the way this is intended. It does say DC 5 volts. So yeah, we're gonna see if I survive this, if we get any sparks or anything. To turn it on, just press and hold the volume button. For this, I've got optical audio, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch it to the second one. You just hit the button again and it goes to optical. Fosi does a good job of providing cables. They did provide a optical cable here, so I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to pull these little caps out. Don't forget to pull the caps out. It just doesn't work without that. If you've not used one of these before, just little plastic caps here. So you're probably looking around at all the junk here. If you're a parent, then you understand. If you're not, please don't judge me. If you're a kid, you did this to your parents too. So, yeah, I kind of blame you too, collectively. Alright, so I've got that plugged in. Just like in my other review, I'm going to use my Beats headphones. I didn't want to use a really high-end headphone. For one thing, I don't have one. Don't want to go out and buy one. But I also feel like, I want this to be a review for something that anybody can afford. If you've already got the Xbox, you're already gaming, probably already have a headphone set laying around somewhere. It does come with the adapter that you need for the headphones, to split it for the microphone and the headset. I don't really do much talking on the games. I just kind of listen. But I can't help but notice the audio is still playing through the TV. So, I don't hear anything yet. Let me turn the volume up. Okay. So it actually plays through both. So I can listen to my high-end audio here, I guess you could call it, and annoy everybody in the house at the same time. This is great. Honestly, I could turn the volume down on the TV. You're not going to hear the digital audio or the analog audio that I'm getting from this anyway. But I think I'm getting shot from behind. But let's be honest. If I'm recording it and I played the analog audio for you, I'd be recording it in digital and you'd be listening to it in digital. So it wouldn't do any good to convert it back and forth like that. But I'm going to put these on. It's a bit too loud. Give it a little more bass for the explosions. So, honestly, again, it's not a totally fair comparison. I didn't, I didn't have the headphones plugged in directly to the Xbox to begin with, but I will say just so far, ambient sounds, definitely a lot more immersive, a lot deeper, richer, fuller sound stage, if you will. I definitely can say that it does sound really great. Just like when I played it with the computer. I mean, I'm very impressed with the depth of the sound here. It does sound like you're more immersed in it. I can kind of, hear stuff behind me. I can hear stuff all around. I'm sure with headphones just plugged directly into it, if you have Bluetooth headphones, you probably can get that surround sound kind of feeling too. So here's somebody else. They probably actually know how to play this game, so I'm going to try to see if I can catch up with this person. What is that? Enlightened? So he can fly. Oh, they have like some kind of weird triple jump thing in this game that I can't say I totally understand. I'm just going to kind of fire off some rounds with different guns. So that one actually, that sounds really good. So you get a lot more echo when you fire with this, or at least I notice it more than I did with the soundbar. And by echo, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's not like reverb. It's more like when you fire, you can hear the bullet really going down range. I always love water as a good judgment. Walking through the water here, it really does sound like you're walking through water. I mean, the splashes are really cool. Let's see if I can find someone. This is going to be a really boring video if I don't. I am certain that there's some kind of a map or something. I'm just kind of pushing buttons. it's definitely not that way. Oh, there's people. Okay. Yeah, there's bad dudes up ahead. Wow, so yeah, you can really hear the ships. Definitely makes a big difference. Again, not a gamer. Don't judge me. Okay, so that guy definitely has some kind of shield that, yeah, he got away. I was going for the bigger gun. That might be one of my guys I just shot. If that's the case, I'm sorry. I do that quite a bit. I'm that guy. So let's collect some loot. All right, so yeah, I mean, I gotta say, just taking it off, like, you know, I could hear stuff going on in the background, all sorts of stuff, lots of ambient sound, lots of footsteps. I maybe it's not the case, but I feel like I could hear people's shoes going through the grass. I mean, the amount of detail that you get with the Fosi K5 Pro, it's really incredible. For $79, I don't think you can go wrong. If you, like I said, if you've got the Xbox or you've got the PC, you've already spent that kind of money. You've maybe got a gaming headset. Honestly, it's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, it really does make the experience that much better. So, yeah, I would check it out. Like I said, you can get it from Amazon. You can get it right from Fosi. Definitely check that out. I'll try to do another one here pretty soon. I may try to connect it and play like a CD or something like that. Kind of. I think for most of the people in the age group of the gaming, I'm stereotyping here, but probably not a lot of people playing CDs. But I do want to see the difference. I always like to see if you can do more things with it than it's intended, because you know, if you can do twice as much with it, it's worth twice as much to you. If you're just looking at something for gaming, though, I think it's absolutely perfect for that. So, yeah, we'll see you next time.